We've had about 700 birds hatched here at the zoo this year. Straight ahead you can see the reptile house. Also Wegeforth Pole, Skyfari, Children's Zoo all up ahead. Right now heading into the rainforest of Southeast Asia. This is one of our bioclimatic zones, meaning it has plants as well as animals from the same environment. Gives everyone a better feel of the habitat in the wild, and most importantly allows our animals to feel more at home. When the animals are comfortable, they'll display more natural behavior. That's what we like to see here at the zoo. We do try to mimic the native environment on all the enclosures. Coming by our tiger enclosure on the right. So peek through the foliage, peek through the bars to the right. See if you can spot them. Here at the zoo we have 2 eggs. You can only rear 1 chick by themselves, so we take that other egg, raise it here at the zoo for them. We use a puppet that resembles the mother bird. That way the baby birds don't imprint upon the... Now, polar bears do spend a lot of their time in the water, about 70% of their life spent in the water. In fact, they're considered marine mammals. Now, a lot of their diet consists of fish and seal, but they also eat vegetables. Our polar bear actually love carrots. Just rarely find those in the Arctic where they're from. Polar bears are the largest of the bear species and also very well adapted to that cold climate they live in. Thick skin to keep them warm. Their fur is hollow, allows a lot more insulation. Kind of like a down jacket. And also a lot of fur down on the bottoms of their feet. That's for walking around on the snow and ice. Polar bear don't want to be walking around barefooted. The increased global temperatures, a lot of the ice mass in the Arctic has been decreasing, forcing the polar bears to swim longer and longer distances between ice masses. Hopefully we can help combat this global warming, help out the polar bear, help out the ice cap. Coming up on our right, the express bus. Everyone give those guys a thumbs up. Thank you. Down there's the pole. That's what I Now they also share their enclosure with an animal within neither. This is one of our marabou stork. Like vultures, these birds are scavengers, carrion eaters. The bald head protects them from disease-causing bacteria. It could get stuck in their feathers while they're eating. They are very messy eaters. Luckily, all the blood and meat just cooks off in the sun. However, if a male sees a predator, he sneaks away, hoping the predator gets somebody else instead. Congo buffalo on the right there. Also coming up on our right, we have the Guanacos from South America. The llamas, as well. Llamas actually the domesticated version of the guanaco. And one good reason not to pester the animals while you're here at the zoo, guanacos spit when they're mad. On our left, we have the lesser kudu. On this exhibit, aloe, great plant to have in your garden because they're great at water conservation. Don't have to water them much. It's actually best to have native plants in your garden. As we come around, look for the tallest giraffe. His name is Silver. He's about 16 feet tall if he doesn't slouch. Our shortest giraffe is little Travis. He's only about 10 feet tall, but he's still growing. He's about a year old, was born right here at the zoo. Now, because of the giraffe's long neck, they need a big heart to pump all the blood up to the head and brain. Giraffe heart weighs about 25 pounds. He has only 7 bones in that long neck, same number as you and me. Giraffe bones just a lot longer. Now, a lot of people wonder why the giraffe don't just step down and walk on out of here. It's because they're very top-heavy animals. If the giraffe steps down even an inch into that moat, they could stumble and fall over. So they don't. Now, they do seem like very quiet animals. They actually make a lot of noise. We can't even sense in the wild. In fact, giraffe could be a mile away and still be talking to each other. Over here is where we have giraffe feeding from 12 to 1 and from 5 to 6. If we really want to meet our giraffe, come back and feed them. Great way to make them happy. They love being fed. Horned oryx, very long horns on these guys. Long enough they can scratch their back. I've seen them do it. Now this is another animal unfortunately extinct in the wild, but again we are trying to re-release them back in the wild. We do have a couple high up there. there in the top. These guys from the tropical rainforests of Southeast Asia. Rainforest on both sides of us, actually. We got the Sun Bear Forest on one side. On our right, this lush green hill is the Fern Canyon Trail. First rainforest exhibit we had here at the zoo. Now, because salmon populations are in the decline, this is affecting bear populations as well, losing a lot of their favorite food. Salmon being in the decline. A lot of the rivers have been dammed up. These guys that especially adapted arboreal bears need a lot of climbing space. Now, up on our right-hand side, world's largest and heaviest land mammals, the elephants. Smitty and Debbie, the two Asian elephants. Tembo over here is the African elephant. Now, who knows the difference between the two species? The ears, that's right. African elephant has the larger ears. One reason for this, because they're from a hotter environment. Those ears are part of the ear conditioning system for the elephant. They wag those to cool off a lot of blood. These guys have one horn, making them the true unicorns. And all rhinos very endangered. They are still hunted and poached for that horn. What's believed to be an aphrodisiac. How those of you who bite your nails can tell if it's true or not. It's made of the same material. So save a rhino, bite your nails. As besides the humans, no known predators in the wild. They're big and tough, can take care of themselves. Now they have a very good sense of smell, very good hearing, but their vision quite lacking. Can only see about 15, maybe 20 feet in front of them. In fact, they are known to charge at random objects they perceive as threats, including rocks, trees, buses around as well. Now, elephants have no hands. They use that trunk to do everything for them. Can pick up things as small as a blade of grass or as large as a tree. There's more muscles in their trunk than we have in our entire body, and it weighs about 200